Yeah, so I want to start off by asking, I know you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, but seeing Glenn Close, your old Fatal Attraction star in that, did that kind of make you think, hang on, I want to get in this fun, I want to do a Marvel movie now?
Well, yes, but I thought about it long. Jack Nicholson, Danny DeVito, even though it's not a Marvel film, but being the Penguin and the Joker, and talking to them about how much fun it was, and yeah, no, I've thought, quietly, since nobody ever asked me about it, and so was pleasantly surprised when they came to me with Ant-Man, and then of course my son Dylan, who's 14, just made no doubt about it and just said, Dad, you got to do this.
I think you've spoken before about loving the early comics with Hank and Janet, the original Wasp.
Yes.
Was there ever more stuff in this movie with the original Wasp?
There was actually less. I think in the original drafts, she wasn't in them. I think there was maybe one mention of her in the early drafts. But as a fan of the comics and of that dynamic between Ant-Man and Wasp, I wanted her to be a presence in the movie somehow. I wasn't sure how. We had to figure it out in the writing. But I really like where we ended up because it's really an organic thing to the story. It really sort of informs who Hope is, Evangeline Lilly's character, and what her dilemma with her father is, and it really informs Hank's character.
Do you think there's any hope that Janet could still be alive somewhere?
There's always hope.
Yeah,
absolutely. If you watch the movie again when Scott enters the quantum realm, keep a keen eye out. There might be some clues in that sequence.
Oh, interesting. I was wondering, is there anybody you'd love to see play Janet? Peyton hinted earlier when I spoke to him that she could still be around. So.
Really? Maybe my wife, Catherine.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I thought, think about that. Maybe we're always looking for something to do together.
Yeah, that'd be intriguing.
You're not gonna think she's too young for me now, are you? It's okay.
I want to ask you about the whole the sequel thing, because Marvel built this big universe where you can cross over to different movies. Have you been told about you're going to be needed for something else? Or?
No, they haven't said anything. I mean, they really haven't said anything to any of us. Although Paul has already been in the latest Captain America picture. Evangeline is 8.5 months pregnant. She's out to here right now. But without giving away, there are certain things in the end credits, if you guys hang around long enough to look for it, that give some suggestion about Paul as Ant-Man and Evangeline, where they might be going.
Post-credit scene, did you direct one and then one was directed by someone else?
Yes, I directed the one with Hank and Hope.
Yeah.
That was always a crucial part of our movie. And that scene is really the completion of her arc in the movie. The second one, we played around with what we were going to do. We actually cut some different tags. They were mostly non sequiturs, mostly comedic things with Paul and Michael Pena, but we really had sort of done that at the end of the movie. And then when Daly started coming in for Civil War, it occurred to us we had set some things in motion in our movie, and it would be great to. There was a scene that we looked at the dailies. None of it was cut. It was all raw footage. And Kevin Feige and I were talking about this might be a cool thing to do at the end of the movie, and then go to this title card, Ant-Man will return, in true James Bond fashion. That really appealed to us, and it felt in keeping with kind of the heist tone of the movie.
I know the movie obviously started with Edgar Wright. Do you know if you spoke to him since you've kind of finished? Do you know if he's going to see this eventually, or?
I have no idea. We exchanged emails early on in the process, but I really don't know. I hope he does. He should. It's fun.
Yeah, absolutely.